Hey everyone. Have you ever felt like you were in a relationship that just wasn't quite right, but you couldn't put your finger on why? Today, I want to share a story about a man who nearly married the wrong woman. It's a story about how easily we can get lost in the idea of love rather than the reality of it. This guy, let's call him Alex, was with his girlfriend for 5 years. On the surface, everything seemed perfect. They had the same friends, their families got along, and they were hitting all the typical relationship milestones. Everyone around them was already planning the wedding in their heads. The pressure was on, and Alex felt it. He thought, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to do. So he bought a ring and planned a big, romantic proposal. But as the day got closer, a strange feeling started creeping in. It wasn't excitement, it was dread. He started noticing the little things he'd been ignoring for years. How they never really talked about their dreams or fears. How their conversations were mostly about daily logistics. Who was picking up groceries, what to watch on TV. There was no deep, emotional connection. She was a good person, and he cared about her. But was it love? The kind of love that lasts a lifetime? He realized he was in love with the comfort and familiarity of the relationship, not the person herself. He was afraid of being alone, of starting over, of disappointing everyone. These fears were pushing him toward a decision that his heart was screaming against. The night before the planned proposal, he couldn't sleep. He pictured their future together, and all he saw was a quiet, polite emptiness. Two people sharing a house, but not a life. The next morning, instead of getting down on one knee, he sat her down and had the hardest conversation of his life. He told her the truth. It was messy, it was painful, and a lot of hearts were broken. His friends and family were shocked. Some even called him a fool for letting go of a sure thing. For a while, he felt lost and wondered if he had made the biggest mistake of his life. But slowly, something amazing happened. By choosing honesty over comfort, he gave both of them a chance at real happiness. It was a painful detour, but it put them back on the right path. He learned that true love isn't about checking boxes or meeting expectations. It's about a connection that energizes you, a partnership where you can be your truest self. Years later, Alex met someone else. This time, it was different. The conversations were endless. They challenged each other, supported each other's wildest dreams, and could sit in comfortable silence for hours. When he proposed to her, there was no dread, only pure, joyful certainty. He eventually married her, and he often thinks back to that moment. He almost made a life-altering mistake. This story is a powerful reminder. Love without clarity can lead to a quiet disaster. Don't let fear or pressure guide your most important decisions. Being brave enough to walk away from something that isn't right is one of the greatest acts of love you can show yourself and the other person. It's better to face a temporary storm than to settle for a lifetime of calm, empty seas. What do you think? Have you ever been in a situation where you had to choose between what was easy and what was right? I'd love to read your stories and thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content that makes you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.